Hello friends, welcome to my channel Fusion Action Learning. If you're a first time viewer on my channel, subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get latest update from Fusion Action Learning. In today's demonstration, we are going to cover how to default a value based on the username and how to achieve it in Fusion. To achieve it or to have the customization, you have to have the sandbox enabled. Without the sandbox, you cannot do the personalization. So to create the sandbox, we'll go to the navigator, and within the navigator, we'll go to the configuration. And within the configuration, we'll click on the sandboxes. Once you click on the sandboxes, you have to select the appropriate tool. So I'm selecting all. So this is how you can select appropriate toolbox for any kind of session relevant to it. Now after that, you have to click on create sandbox. Once you click on the test, or we can say Fusion demo. So I entered my sandbox name as Fusion demo. If you want description for your edit purpose, you can do that, or whatever your changes done so far within the sandbox, you can do that. Now there are two options, whether publishable or no, that it is not the publishable. So based on that, you can do that. If you're not publishing your changes, that changes won't be impact to the global users. Now we click on the yes, and now we click on the create and enter. Once you click on the create and enter, your sandbox will be activated. And after that, you can start your personalization based on your tool selection, whatever you want on the UI. Now, personalization, couple of pages are having limited functionalities available where if you have the requirement, you can achieve it. Couple of functionality you cannot achieve it on the UI as well. So there are limited functionality available in respect of the personalizations. Now, I clicked on the home page. So now you can see that the sandbox is enabled. Now I will click on the username, and below the username, I have to click on added pages. So once you click on the added pages, you can see that there are three options available: add content, select, structure. Now you can add the content, you can select and to the component and the structure. So whatever customization, you have to go to the structure. Now before moving to the structure, let me go to the order management. So I am picking for the demo purpose one of the modules. So I clicked on the order management, a big click on the order management. Now once I clicked on the order management, I have to click on create a order. Once I clicked on the create order, I have to select the field where I want to default a value based on my username selection. So I have selected my BU. So I have selected my business unit name. After that, what you have to do, let's assume I want to default the purchase order number based on the username. So what I have to do, I have to click on the structure. Once I click on the structure, it will allow you to select the particular section or particular field where you want to have the customization in place. So I selected the structure. Now I clicked on the purchase order, and you have to click on added. Once you click on added, you can see that there is a dock available at the bottom where you can see that whatever fields you are selecting over here, it will prompt you to reach out over there. So you can see that it automatically selected the input text purchase order. Now I want to have the customization within this field. So I've selected that respective field, and you have the show the properties of the purchase order. So this setting icon for any EL expression, if you want to add it. So you have to click on that. Once you click on that, what you have to do. So let's wait to get it pop up. Yeah. So now you can see that component properties, purchase order. If you scroll up, so we have already discussed in detail all those customization, how to read only, how to make editable and hide the fields, right? You can refer my earlier videos. Now, in today's video, as I mentioned, we are going to default the value based on the user selection. So now you can see that this is the option, the value, right? Now you can see that the bindings, customer PO number, input value. So it is currently as an input value where user had to input, and it's not mandatory. So either you are editing it or you are not editing it, it won't create any problem. Now, to have our own customization, what you have to do, you have to click on the drop down, and within the drop down, what you have to tell to the system. So you have to click on the expression builder. Now you clicked on the expression builder, you have to type your EL expressions to achieve your requirement. Now I will make it little bit zoom so that it will be easy what I have mentioned. Now what I will do, I will type the expression security context dot user name. Let me type it name, and then I will tell to my system that SCMIMPL is my user, and then what I will say to my system, let me do it this way. Yeah. So I have closed the bracket, after that a space and put the question mark and then a space. So what you have to write over here. So let me do that. So I'm setting up that the value has to be defaulted 20012. So if system find out the username SCM underscore IMPL, then it will default this value, or else it will set the null value. So you have to colon and then you have to enter the null. So if system find out the username SCM IMPL, then it will default to the purchase order value as a 2000012. If not, then it will make this condition as a null or false, where user can enter any value to it. Now you have to close your bracket. So I have closed the bracket. Now I have to test it, and you have to select. So you can see that value returned 20012 means it's successfully validated and it's fulfilling our requirement. So now if my username is this, then it will default purchase order number to it. So same kind of condition you can use to other UI, other pages in the purchase order or in the order management or in inventory to default any kind of value based on the username. Now after that, you have to click on OK. Once you click on the OK, you have to apply and click on OK. Once you're done with OK, you can see that the value is defaulted to the UI. Let me scroll little bit to the down. You can see that if my user is SCM, if my user is SCM underscore IMPL, Then it is defaulting the purchase order value as 200012. If you log in with the other user, it will not default the value. So this is how you can achieve this requirement in Oracle Fusion if you have in your business. Thank you. Thank you for watching my channel Fusion NextGen Learning. Keep subscribing, keep watching. Happy learning.